Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, yeah. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. The Daps and Pound Show. This is the Daps and Pound Show. You know.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing? It's episode 34, guys. We've done it. We made it to episode 34. We're here right now. So let's live it up, guys. My name is Malky. To my right, we have
Dobie.
We represent two mics,
two friends,
and one show,
the Daps and Pound Show.
Guys, we're here. We've made it. And I hope that you guys had a great week. We've had a craziness week, right?
Busy.
This episode's not going to be a super long form episode, but we wanted to bless you guys this week with another episode of the Daps and Pound Show. There's a lot going on. We're going to get into it in good, bad, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So let's just start this off, all right? This is going to be an easy show. So good, bad, Dobie, what you got for us?
Yo, I'm a homeowner.
Woo!
The wife and I.
Drop one of Flex's bombs.
The wife and I are now homeowners. So, but the reason why it's been crazy is because we're trying to get everything packed. Yeah, we're both still working. Both still got other stuff going on. Birthday parties, work parties. So I mean, it's we out here.
It's a crazy time.
So yeah, that's exciting stuff. But we just need to get everything up in the place, and that's just what's taking the most amount of time right now. So that is definitely a good. Another good is, while I just found out, pretty much like South Carolina barely beat Louisiana Tech on a last like under a minute drive down the field. Crazy catch by Mr. Brian Edwards. Now, yes. It is Louisiana Tech, but 3-1 is 3-1. So I'll take that.
True. Facts.
I'll take that. I'd rather be 3-1 than 2-2. So, that's always a positive. So I'm happy for that. Another positive coming up, Mr. Top 5's wedding, going to Kentucky here soon.
Yeah.
So that's also a fun aspect of life itself. Bad. It is hot.
Woo!
Hot. Here
It's hot.
in Central Illinois. We're talking about like heat index. We're like upper 90s.
For sure. It's like...
let me check.
It's dripping.
September 23rd.
Yeah, first day of fall was yesterday, and it's boiling out.
Yeah, it's wild. So I would say that's a bad. Another thing that is just been crazy, dude. I would say it's a bad. Just because. I don't know how much deep we need to get into it, but Twitter is popping off right now. Dude, Twitter's been
nuts.
popping off today.
Twitter's nuts. I woke up like super late. I woke up at like 11:30, longest I've ever slept in a really long time.
Yeah, that's long for you.
And checked Twitter, and it was popping. It was popping.
And so, just our president is just being super disrespectful. And it's true. I mean, if you're supposed to be one of the icon for our countries, like some of the stuff he's just saying, it's like it's rough. It's definitely creating more of a division. I think NFL is going to look really interesting tomorrow. And somebody tweeted something that was just like so true, dude. He was like, Julius Campbell said it best: "Attitude reflects leadership, Captain."
For sure.
I was like, yeah. I mean,
100%.
That's about it. So,
it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time.
Yeah.
When there are world events happening.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And people have time to tweet basketball players and NFL players. It's a crazy time. Almost feels like a reality show. Huh. When you use catchphrases from your reality show in tweets.
When you get a little too angry about it, too. Like,
it's crazy.
Everything about it is wild.
Crazy time.
Like, what? Anyways, but hey, just affect your day-to-day community, affect the people around you. Stay positive. You know what you got to do.
That's very true.
If you see injustice personally, that's where you can, be the most effective. So, remember, even a fool, if he's silent, is wise.
Yes.
So, that's something that keeps going through the back of my head when my Twitter fingers want to just go.
Me too. I usually try to sign out a lot.
Malcolm Groves signing out.
Goodbye.
What about you, man?
Oh man, yesterday was my birthday.
Yes, it was.
The culmination of Malky Appreciation Week.
Yo, you didn't bring it.
What?
I'm upset.
What? Oh, listen. So, Dobie got me a book. He got me.
The
okay,
best
so let's
book.
break it down.
The best book.
So, my birthday was yesterday. Shout out to everybody who came out to dinner. The real ones were there, and I love them for it, and it's dope. And Dobie gave me a gift. I've started maybe like 8 months ago. I started a vinyl collection, and he got me Continuum from John Mayer. And I've said on this podcast, Continuum is one of like my favorite albums of all time. So to have it on vinyl means a lot. That was sick. And then he got me a book.
The best book.
He got me a book about samurais.
Yeah.
The code
Yeah.
of the samurai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chapter 1 and 2 are good.
Yo, you've already started reading it?
I'm gonna read the book.
I'm impressed.
I'm gonna read the book. Maybe this is gonna sway me. It's a very poetic book. I'll say that so far.
Because Japanese are very poetic.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. It's fine. And I'm going to have a good time reading it because it's either going to change my mind or give me more evidence to support the fact that nights are better. Either one. All right. So, yeah, man, that's a part of my good. My birthday was a good time. Mm-hmm. We went out last night and had a good time. And 27 years old.
Played Knuck If You Buck.
Played Knuck If You Buck in a bar that was not exactly filled with Knuck If You Buck type folks. The one
guy who laughed out loud and literally said, "Who played this?
Who played this?" Oh man, it was a good time though. I enjoyed myself.
It was either that song or What You Gonna Do.
You did the right thing. Knuck If You Buck. You did the right thing. Knuck If You Buck is like a anthem.
I should have done Wipe Me Down for you.
Wipe Me Down's crazy. Wipe Me Down's crazy. Bad. I refuse to do a bad just because my birthday was yesterday and it's like I feel like
you can steal mine.
I feel disrespectful doing a bad. So yeah, I'll share yours. The heat.
Dude,
yesterday
heat's terrible.
I went and like tried to like get my outfit together. Then I went to get a haircut and I went to the gym in between. After the gym, I took a shower, walked outside, and it looked like I had never showered because like my clothes were like wet just from like the walk from outside to my truck. And then I went to the barber shop and everyone in the barber shop is just like dripping. Like it was hot,
dude,
bro.
it's bad.
It was hot. So
hot daddy.
It was crazy. But yeah, man, it's been a good time. It's been a good week for me. It's been a good weekend. Super, super happy for you, man, that you are a homeowner.
Yeah.
Making those new moves in life. It's all about that progression. So happy for you. I'm happy for all my people, man. I like it.
We out
good
here.
Stuff. Guys, be sure to follow us. We can be found on Daps_pounds on YouTube. Or no, not YouTube, sorry, on Twitter and Instagram. Type in the Daps and Pounds Show on iTunes, on YouTube, on Stitcher. We should pop right up. Please follow us. Please leave a comment, leave a review, anything like that. We would be happy to give you a shout out and share the love and keep on providing this content for you guys. Like I said, this episode isn't going to be super extensive, but we at least wanted to talk about a little bit of new music. And have a top 5 horror movie discussion. So we're going to get into that right now. So, new music. New music, guys. That was a mic.
Yeah.
That was a mic. That was pretty good. I've always wondered, like, did he ever have, like, vocal cord damage from some of his grunts? Him, James Brown, like the screamers in rock.
Apparently they know how to scream so it doesn't.
But see, I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I want to watch
either.
like a documentary on it that shows the inside of a
Of the
throat.
vocal cords.
Like what do they do differently? And how do you do that? Because if you teach me, I'll do it all the time. Anyway, that's a aside, but
Sidebar.
yeah. So shout out to my girl Haley. She is down in the St. Louis area, and she plugged me with Evie to Prince. I have never heard this person before. He's a local artist in STL, and he isn't all about the rah rah. Shoot him up. He kind of reminds me of J. Cole. Make sure you guys check him out. The project is called All or Nothing, I believe. Let me be 100% sure. All or Nothing by Evie to Prince. I will tell you right now, Evie to Prince, that the intro caught my attention. I thought My Stilo, that caught my attention. In Friend Zone, I like what he did there. He has some vocals too. So shout out to Evie to Prince. It's called All or Nothing on iTunes right now. So officially, I approve this. Shout out to you, sir, and hopefully I get to meet you at some point and we can really get an interview going or something like that, because I appreciate it. So shout out to Haley.
And I didn't get a chance to listen to because ladies and gentlemen,
crazy.
We even thought about maybe skipping a week, and I said no.
We have to do it.
We getting it out.
Had to do it.
What else has dropped?
All right, so there's a bunch of stuff that dropped this week, but the notables for me were Gemini, which is the new project from Macklemore, and All Things Work Together, which is the new project from Lecrae.
Yes.
So let's start with Gemini. Macklemore, this is his first album coming away somewhat solo because Ryan Lewis did not produce anything on this album. I didn't know how to feel about this album, but he did a Funkmaster Flex freestyle, and I was like, oh goodness, sometimes I forget that he actually has bars. And I think that this album's better than the last one.
Yes, 100%.
What are the notable songs that you listen to that you were like, okay?
Willy Wonka, Good Old Days, I think is actually a pretty good song.
I do too. Good Old Days not bad.
10 Million.
10 Million.
There's a couple of other ones, but I'm not gonna lie. Like towards the end, it just kind of like all just
blended,
like yeah. But right away, I will say that Willy Wonka was crazy.
Willy Wonka's crazy. It's
I'll be right back.
Offset.
We live out here, and I gotta take care of my dogs. When Belle whines, she probably doesn't need to go out. But when Otto whines,
he needs to go
yeah, no.
out.
So like, I'd rather not have a dookie in the.
Coming right back.
No, just keep going. Or do you want to wait?
Oh, okay. I mean,
talk about an album I haven't listened to.
all right. I'm gonna talk about an album you haven't listened to then.
Like G Herbo.
All right. G Herbo, he dropped Humble Beast, and I will say that it is not bad. My favorite song on the project is Bipolar. G Herbo is a Chicago rapper, for those that don't know. He is one of those, he used to be put into the drill rapper kind of collage. If you were from Chicago and rapping around the time that Chief Keef came out, you were just a drill rapper. That's all that people thought you were. But I don't think it's that bad. He has another song called This and That featuring Lil Yachty and Jeremiah. I didn't think that was a bad record either. Will I go back to this album? I don't know. I think I'll go back to Bipolar because I think that song's really dope. It's called Humble Beast. So you can go get that. Let's see what else. Okay, Janae Aiko. I never know if I'm saying her name right. Janae Aiko. Janae Aiko. I don't know. Anyway, so she put out a surprise album called Trip. This has a Big Sean feature, has a Corrupt feature, some really cool features on this album. A Brandy feature, which is really dope. A Mally Music feature, which is dope. He's a singer that we've talked about on this podcast before. I think that this is very vibey. I think that this Janae Aiko product is good. I think she is not competing with SZA yet, but I think it's right there. I think that they're very comparable. I think that this album, compared to SZA's Control album, they are very close. But I still think SZA's is better. But Trip was not bad to me at all either. Dobie's back.
Yeah.
Dobie's back.
Janae Fuego.
Janae Fuego. So do we have anything, jumping back to Macklemore, do we have anything to add on that? Just like Willy Wonka I like, that's featuring Offset from the Migos.
Marmalade's still absolute trash.
Yeah, I don't like that song at all.
I mean, the boy can spit.
He has bars.
You can't deny that.
There's something about Macklemore, and I'm going to sound like a hater when I say this, that is corny. And I don't know why,
Yeah.
but it just sounds like weird.
G-Eazy.
A little bit. But just like I can listen to a G-Eazy album, I can listen to this album. It's not like corny to the point where I can't listen to it.
I just don't know, too, why, like, he has so many references and thanking God, and it's like, bro, in your last album, like, you're literally making fun of the Bible, like, the entire time. Like,
I think he's one of those people that's like,
a universalism, like,
I think he believes in God.
and a higher power, but
yeah,
not.
but he doesn't believe in the social construct of a church. He thinks that that's like, he believes
smarter.
that that's social. He doesn't believe that that's doctrine. He believes that that's like the church
Yeah,
is
I
like
don't know.
just.
I just think it's a little weird.
Yeah, I think.
But like it's
Well, I watched a Breakfast Club interview with him, and he was saying that right after the heist, he actually relapsed on drugs and stuff like that, and so
that's probably why his second album
right,
was
and he was kind of saying that like the last album was him trying to come out of that maybe. That's like one of the reasons why people didn't like the Eminem Recovery album. They liked the one after that because it was like trying to come out of it, and you could tell like your thoughts weren't 100% out there. So I think that this album is better than the last one for sure, but who knows? He'll probably be back with Ryan Lewis after this album. It was probably just one album they wanted to do separately, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not mad at the Macklemore album. It was all right. Lecrae dropped All Things Work Together. I've seen people say that this is Angry Lecrae, which is funny. But this Lecrae is a different Lecrae than we're used to hearing. It is a full album, 14 whole songs, led by the single "I'll Find You" with Tori Kelly that we talked about when it first came out. My favorite song on this is "What You Mean," featuring Aha Gazelle.
Yeah.
Aha Gazelle is his label mate. Aha Gazelle is someone we've talked about quite a bit. Blessings featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign is like the biggest like feature he has as far as like status. Hammer Time, that's a good song. Wish You the Best is a decent song. Cry For You is a decent song. I think overall he had a message that he wanted to put out there and he did it, and it's truth. And there's going to be people in the CHH community that aren't going to like it, but then there's going to be people that like are like, wow, we've been needing this for a long time.
Always Knew is a really good song to start off. What was the... Keep going down, though. Worth It was crazy to me. Like, that's a good story.
Yeah.
Like,
Worth It's good.
828, though. Talking about how, like, just... it's all gonna work. The whole album was basically just, to me, it was just being honest, but, you know, you're telling stuff you didn't like XXX because it didn't feel like there was any hope in that album, but this is like you have something to cling to at the end of this album, you know.
This is a hopeful album. You're getting someone that is struggling with their faith. You're getting someone who's struggling with their purpose. Someone who had suicidal thoughts before making this album. You're dealing with all of that, and then it come full circle, and you come to a place of truth. So I appreciate the album personally, and it's an album that I will go back to.
Do you like it better than Anomaly?
Yes.
There you go.
I do.
Anomaly was Lecrae's last album, for anybody wondering, which is regarded as one of his better ones that he's put out. But yeah, I like it, and I think the singles. You know, sometimes you go back to singles and you're like, you know, I'm just gonna skip this, or it doesn't really. I don't like it as much as I thought I did, but all the singles work well together in this project.
I thought so too. I like the singles on this project.
Longer, my friend.
How worth it and the hero.
When you got nobody to turn to.
Hold on, I'll find you. I also listened to Rhapsody. She's a female rapper. She put out an album called Layla's Wisdom.
Yeah.
There's some really cool, like, she can spit. She can actually really, really rap. She had really cool features, too. She put out a song called Nobody featuring Anderson .Paak, Black Thought, and Moonchild. Black Thought, once again, killed it. You Should Know featuring Busta Rhymes is my favorite song right now.
Cool. Really?
Had a Music Soul Child feature, BJ the Chicago Kid feature. Like, she actually went there and she can actually rap her butt off. So shout out to Rhapsody. It's called Layla's Wisdom. That's like an underground gym, I think, that
A lot of people are liking about it.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that Young Thug Carnage?
Yeah, so
I mean, it's 4 songs.
I listened 4 songs. I listened to Homie a week or 2 ago when it came out, featuring Meek Mill. It was decent. My favorite song is actually Liger, which is the second song, because just the way he says other people have a tiger, so I went and got a Liger. It's just funny. Like, his voice is funny. It makes me laugh. I'm here for Audible Young Thug. Audible Young Thug's dope to me. I like it. 10,000 Slimes is funny. Don't Call Me, I wasn't a big fan of that song. But Liger is the record that I'm going to go back to on this EP, for sure. So, yeah, it's called Young Martha EP. Young Thug and DJ Carnage.
Young Martha.
Let's see here.
I listened to Kygo, the Stargazing
I liked
single.
it.
was
I
pretty
liked
good.
it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kygo.
Not bad. Not bad.
So here's a song that I do want to listen to. DJ K Slay is like an old school DJ, and I've been hearing that he has a Kendrick feature on this that's crazy. I cannot find it. Oh, Cold Summer.
Regulate, Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks, Joel Ortiz, Meat Sins. That sounds pretty dope.
I've been hearing that this Cold Summer song on this DJ K Slay, the Big Brother album, Kendrick Lamar, Mac Miller, Kevin Gates, and Rel. I want to listen to that because apparently it's dope. And as I'm looking through this, like, it looks like it might have some stuff on it.
Yeah.
If you're into rap, like, just
Batman Scoop? Oh, I'm listening. Yo, Batman Scoop was one of the best hype mans ever. Batman Scoop, Timberland.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, man, this could potentially be dope. This is like a sleeper, I think. So the DJ K Slay, the Big Brother album, I'm gonna go back to you and I'm gonna listen to you because that looks decent.
32 Zell. It says it was released in 2015. Why is it up?
Dude, I know. I saw that too. I like got hype and I was like,
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's a weird push. It's a really weird push. I don't know. If you guys can tell us why Denzel Curry's old album is being pushed right now by Apple Music, please let us know.
I bumpy.
As far as Lucy's go, guys, there wasn't a whole lot of Lucy's that were notable.
Oh, shoot. Did you listen to that DJ Snake one? I like his stuff.
I did not. What was it called? Oh, A Different Way with Law.
Dang it. DJ
here?
Snake has usually been making some bangers.
I actually did not listen to this.
Okay.
And I did not listen to Noah Cyrus featuring XXXTentacion.
What?
Yeah. Miley
I'm not
Cyrus's
listening to
sister.
XXX, dude. The guy shaved his eyebrows. He's a desperate cry for attention.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
Tory Lanez! I know you listen to that new T Lanez.
Okay, so Tory Lanez dropped a new single called... Oh, Wu-Tang dropped a single. It's called Lesson Learned, featuring Inspector Deck and Redman. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Don't make Tory Lanez bring those shooters out on you.
I want Tory Lanez. Hey, I almost said my address on the podcast, but yeah, bring the shooters, Holmes.
Your mom would have been pissed.
Tank dropped a new song called Sexy, and it is. It's a very sexy song.
Oh, Jack and Jack, Vine Boys. Beg.
When I saw that, you said Vine Boys, I thought that the song was called Vine Boys, and I was going to be like, no.
No.
We're not here, are we?
No, they're Vine Boys. I miss
They
Vine.
are.
Rip.
Dude, Vine was dope. I need to listen to this new Dej Loaf single as well. Yeah, though, guys, there wasn't a ton of stuff out this
there's
week.
not.
So hopefully next week there'll be more out. Ty Dolla $ign dropped Dawson's Break.
What about the Boogie with the Hoodie?
A Boogie with the Hoodie, say A. That's not bad. It's not great. It's not like a hit, but it's not bad. So yeah, guys, we are going to have a conversation now.
Wait.
What?
Tell me you listen to Blake Shelton, I'll Name the Dogs. What the heck is that?
It's like,
I'll name the dogs.
it's not different. It's not different than that. Honestly, it sounds kind of like that. But I think he's just saying that, like, I want to get with you. We're in a relationship now. Like, I'm trying to compare it to something.
Gwen Stefani, I'm naming the dogs.
Like when a guy comes up to a girl, he's like, hey, we should get married. We'll have a white picket fence, blah, blah, blah.
I'll name the dogs.
I'll name the dogs. Like, he's saying, like, a girl like he probably just met.
I'll have my big truck and I'll name the dogs.
She thinks my tractor sexy.
They just need to mix, like, old rock with country lyrics, and I'd probably die.
That'd be wild.
Surfing USA.
Shout out to the Beach Boys.
Dude, my dogs are irritated. It's so hot upstairs.
That's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Guys, we're gonna move on to our
Top five.
This week we are gonna have a discussion. All right,
discussion.
A discussion about the top 5 favorite horror movies. I'll say right off the bat.
Well, why are we doing horror movies?
We're doing horror movies because It is now the highest grossing horror movie
of all time. Now it makes me actually want to see it. People really like it.
So here's the question about the movie It.
Okay.
It's hard to talk about this movie because of the title.
I said KKK. I'm sorry.
Have you ever seen the old It?
No.
Okay. So,
I'm not a big horror movie guy. This is another reason why I thought maybe let's just do a discussion.
So
you are. You're
right.
You're an 80s horror movie
I'm
guy.
an 80s, 90s, early 2000s. After like 05, there hasn't been like a lot of horror movies that I get over.
Thriller's good,
yeah.
Not horror.
Thrillers, yeah. But the original It I saw when I was like 14 or 15 years old, and I knew it was about kids. No, it was funny. But I knew it was about kids. Oh, I was like, what is that? I knew it was about kids that,
for those of you who are listening, we have like red styrofoam.
Yeah, there's like
red foam on our mic, so I held it up like a red balloon. I'm funny. Don't worry about it.
It was about kids who got scared of a clown pretty much, and like they got older, and then the clown haunted them, pretty much. And this, I hear the movie is very like Stranger Things-ish.
Yeah.
They made it like that, and one of the kids from Stranger Things is in the film. And I hear it's really good. I haven't heard too much bad about it. The only
it's rated one of the best movie, like horror movies, like user rating. Yeah. No, look at that. The Rotten Tomato. It's crazy.
The only bad thing I heard about it was people that were like in love with the first one.
Yeah.
And that comes with everything. Like if you have someone who's in love with the first movie of something, then when the reboot happens, they're gonna be like, "This wasn't the same." So I heard that it's not like that. So I do kind of want to see it. I will say that one of my favorite horror movies of all time is the original Scream, the first Scream movie.
Never seen it.
Because they were making fun of horror movies, but it wasn't a parody. Like, they were making fun of the fact that, like, the girl usually runs up the stairs instead of running out of the front door. It's like, why run upstairs, like, when you can just leave type of thing. And so they would make fun of it in the movie, and then when she was actually faced with that consequence, she would run up the stairs. It was just like, it made you think about like how when we watch certain stuff, we go, why would you do that? But then like, you don't know how you'll react in the situation. So Scream was good. Halloween, Michael Myers. That scared me because it takes place in Haddonfield, Illinois. And my mom, because she's mean, she told me that Haddonfield was like 10 minutes away when I was a kid. She told me that Haddonfield was like right around the corner, and I felt a way about it for a long time. I was like, no. And Michael Myers sucks because in the first one, everything that happens could decently happen. Like, he was a dude that killed his sister, went to a mental asylum,
right?
Broke out. All this stuff can still happen, right? And then he was killing babysitters because he had like caught his sister being promiscuous or something like that. So he was killing babysitters that were promiscuous, which I mean like that's what he saw that triggered his like weirdness. So like all of this could happen. So that's why I was like, whoa, makes me really happy I'm not a promiscuous girl. Can't die. But also Haddonfield's really close. It was nuts. It was nuts. So I like that one. Are you a Saw guy? I've never been into the Saws.
I watched the first one was crazy though. Let's
First one
be
was
honest.
crazy.
First one, like the end of that movie, my jaw was wide open. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That movie kind of like lingers with you because it's just so twisted.
But after they started going up into like the
8,
the numbers,
7,
like
6.
it was just like what kind of crazy ways are they gonna think of to kill people? There was like the story was lost. Like it was just like, oh, this contraption's gonna shut, and then it's blood.
And then your tongue will get ripped off unless you open your jaw and break your bones.
No bueno.
No, you can kill me. I've said that hundreds of times. Like, nah, bro, just like,
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Cause what is life worth living without a jaw? You think?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if I can harm myself.
You can't go
Like they give you a hammer and like you have to like break your jaw open.
No.
No. So like, yeah, Saw wasn't scary to me. It was like twisted.
That's a good way to put it. Twisted.
I'm trying to think what movie like has legitimately spooked me.
The remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
I didn't watch that either.
with Jessica Biel.
I'm
that
not
was
big
dope.
into them.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, horror movies like I guess like what is it called? Strangers? It was the one that came out in like the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
That was pretty
good.
crazy.
That was good.
Haven't seen The Shining.
Okay. The Shining's just like creepy.
Get Out. I mean, I'm gonna add that in the list if that's considered
Get
a
Out's
horror
good.
movie.
Get Out's good.
Horror. That was excellent. I love that movie. So what are we adding? So Scream,
So let's do Scream,
Halloween,
Get
Out?
Out.
Why did you like Get Out so much? I feel like for me it was the perfect blend of like a thriller horror and the story actually was very solid.
I liked Get Out because of the story. The story was like elaborate, but it wasn't. It didn't like make you overthink.
Yeah.
And then I like the hidden gems, and it was talking about stuff that's like real. Like it was talking about like real racial like things that like black people are afraid of. And, like it like all did it in a way that like made it a horror movie, so it was funny. And that's the thing, it was funny. Like there were like funny parts to it that made you go like, yeah, that's awesome type of thing.
Yeah. Comedic relief. So then I wouldn't consider Saw one of the best ones though.
Yeah, no.
So we got 2 left.
Let's see here. I don't know if I would consider Jaws.
Yo, Paranormal
horror movie.
Activity.
The first one. We
Dude.
got to do it. We got to do it.
We
That's
got
our
to.
generation. That's our generation's like Blair Witch. Because Blair Witch, like, it was a big hit, but not for our age.
Yeah.
It was a hit for like my sister's age, like 3 years before
Yeah, that
us.
movie cracked
But
me
Paranormal
up.
Activity was our Blair Witch project.
Remember how much we would just laugh at that
Bro,
movie?
we were dying. Mika!
Cabin in the Woods, didn't we watch that one together and the end was like wild?
Yeah,
And we
the
were
end
like-
was like some control room. Like
we
they were like,
I loved it though. I loved the twist.
it was pretty crazy.
The Ring I never watched. I heard that movie was freaky.
The Ring is freaky. Night of the Living Dead, I mean, it's old school. There'd be no zombie thing. Like, there'd be no zombie genre without
wouldn't
the Night of the
consider-
Living Dead.
I wouldn't consider Split a horror movie.
No, let's see.
The Conjuring 2 apparently is freaky as well, but I haven't watched that.
Isn't it crazy how they've made, like, a universe out of those movies now?
Yeah.
Like, Annabelle, The Conjuring, and there's, like, one other, and they call it, like, the Conjuring universe or something. I'm like, man.
Sixth Sense, never watched it.
Sixth Sense is kind of boring to me, but it's, like, it's different. Yo, The Omen, I was shook as a kid. Bro. See, the thing is, I watched all these movies way before I was probably supposed to.
Yeah.
And
So your imagination ran wild.
so I'm going to church and stuff like that, and I'm hearing about the Antichrist is like a real thing, and I'm a Christian, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then Mom shows me The Omen, and it's all about a kid who is an Antichrist, and he's born. But bro, the way it happens is like the mom loses the baby in like a hospital or something, and then they like adopt a kid that like got left there, and it's like it just so happens that the family that adopts him is very prominent, and if you read the Bible, Antichrist is supposed to come up in like a bro, it was too much. And the stuff that was happening, I was like, no, devil. I didn't like it. I was like, yo.
Was your mom like? I feel like your
she
mom,
thought it was great.
I feel like
she
your mom laughs.
She
at,
enjoys me being freaked out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Omen used to shit. Yo, 28 Days Later was decent. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
It was good. You need to watch it. Don't Breathe. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, Don't Breathe was crazy.
Don't Breathe was really good.
That was probably one of the better ones of the new generation of movies.
I would put Don't Breathe up there, dude. Don't Breathe is sick.
Well, we have one spot.
Okay.
Silence of the Lambs. I feel like that's one I want to watch because that was one that people talked about for a long time.
Silence of the Lambs is a very, very good movie.
What are we adding for? You can pick the last one.
All right.
So we got Paranormal Activity.
Yep. We got
Halloween.
Halloween. We got Get Out.
Get Out and Scream.
We got Scream. Just for lineage sake, I'm gonna go the first Friday the 13th movie. Jason Voorhees. Yeah.
I have fingers. What if he talked like that? Come here, little girl. I have fingers.
I'd laugh. So yeah, we got Get Out. We got Friday the 13th.
Oh, Sinister. That was always one I wanted to watch.
I never saw Sinister.
It looked really freaky.
I never saw it. You know what? Scrap that. I'm not gonna go Friday the 13th. I'm gonna go Psycho for its the whole din din. That's like a legendary
Iconic.
thing, and
Alfred
you and I
Hitchcock.
are into film, and video, and like I feel like it's disrespectful to leave it off the
It
list.
is.
So,
It's a top 5.
So I'm gonna go Psycho instead of Friday the 13th.
Well, Psycho started it.
Yeah, it started like
They started
wave.
the craze, yeah.
So Psycho, Scream, Get Out, Paranormal Activity, and what else do we have? Scream, Get Out, Paranormal Activity. What was the fifth one? Halloween. So guys, it is September 23rd. We just got you ready for Halloween. Yeah, we're here now. There's pumpkin spice latte fever going crazy. I went to the dollar store the other day, and I almost took a picture of it. They were selling a pumpkin spice latte ice tray that it was orange, and like it wasn't that the ice tray was flavored, it was an ice tray that was orange, and they called it the pumpkin spice latte ice tray. like Starbucks should have copyrighted and trademarked pumpkin spice latte. They'd have a lot more money. Everybody uses it. Guys, it's been a good episode. It's been a short episode, but once again, we wanted to give you guys this episode 34, sorry. And we're going to close out the episode the only way we know how. That's 101 conversation starters
For couples.
Let's go.
All right, I don't know if we did this one or not. I feel like we maybe didn't. I don't know. Complete this sentence. All right, you ready for this, Malcolm?
Let's do it.
It would make me a better person if I were more like you in the way you blank.
And it's about you?
Yeah, so it's like,
Okay.
remember, this is couples.
Right. We're a couple of guys, so.
We're just a couple of guys.
We're just a couple of guys
doing podcast things.
doing podcast things. So it would make me a better person if I.
We're more like you in the way you.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't have a lot of good features.
Stop it.
Good quality character.
There's
It's
a
not
bunch
true.
though that I'm thinking
No.
about right now.
No. For me, it would say I would be a better person if I were more like you in the way that you stay like calm, cool, and collected almost. Like, I mean, everybody's human, but in the gist of things, you can just like stay level way better than a lot of people that I know.
I appreciate it.
Which is cool, because not a lot of people can do that.
I would say though, for me, the way that you like outwardly love, like the way that you show your passion, because with that, like with me being calm and cool collected, I am so chill that sometimes people have said like it doesn't even look like you care right now, and it's not that, it's just like, but I've seen you'll get emotional and you'll make me emotional when you get emotional. The reason why you make me emotional, though, this sounds so wild, guys. the reason that you make me emotional when I see you get emotional is because, like, it's real. Like, I can tell you're genuinely passionate about it, but I can't do that on my own. Like, I'll feel stuff, but, like, it takes a lot for me to, like, outwardly be passionate. So sometimes I wish I was able to be passionate and just, like, show it, because it matters sometimes, like when you show your passion. So I think my life would be better if I were able to like be more passionate and outright the way you are. It's a good quality. Don't change.
For sure. Ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 34. It's a quickie, we understand, but we never want to leave you, okay? Or forsake you. So that's why we're dropping every week. Woo! Greatest podcast. Shout out to you guys. I know we missed the Dappy question. We'll get to it next week. We have to do an early recording session because I'm going to be in Lexington, Kentucky with the homie Jeff Boyd. Call him Mr. Top 5.
Shout out to Jeff Boyd.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Daps_pounds. Like us on YouTube. Throw a comment. Do whatever you guys want to do. Just show us some love. That's all we're asking.
Thank you so much.
Let us know. So hopefully you're having a wonderful week. Malcolm, close us out.
Guys, this is awesome. We're so glad that you tuned in to episode 34 of the Daps and Pounds Show. My name is Malky. To my right, we have
W.
We represent 2 mics,
2 friends,
and 1 show,
the Daps and Pounds Show.
Shout outs to the shout out. Gang, gang, gang. Peace, guys.